All right. Good day. Welcome to the poker coaching study session. Guest hosting for our usual customer, Mr. Louis Philippe, who is still out and about with recovering from laser eye surgery. Today, we're going to look at defending the big blind. And so we're going to look at a bit of theory, but first let's do a couple of hands and see what kind of transpires a bit. All right. We have Andy, Dylan. Who wants to go first here with this Jack 10 defending against under the gun?
I'll go if you want. I
Oh
don't mind.
well. Okay.
Okay,
Sure.
yeah, anyone gonna
No,
go?
go ahead.
Go ahead, fire it up.
Okay, well, I think this is just a flat at this juncture.
Yeah. Surprise, surprise.
Bit of raising.
Yeah. So we're going to look at some theory as to why we do this type of thing a little bit. But for now, we'll just go with the call.
Just gonna
And
check it over. Yeah.
yeah, pretty standard board. Not going to lead very much. Certainly not on this board. All right. You face the micro size. What do you want to do here?
I think it'll mix. We can call, but we can certainly raise. We probably have the best hand. We can it backdoor a straight, so it's gonna mix, I think. But we're also against under the gun plus one range. If it's from a later position, I would definitely. I'm far more likely to raise.
Mhm.
Some protection. I'll just call. I think I'm just going to call, but I think raising is going to be plenty of raising in there.
Okay. Do you think it's going to choose the 4 size or the 6 size?
Good question. Don't need to be called here. We still get value. Again, we don't want to see a queen king or raise something. I'll say it's the 4 size, but I won't surprise me if it goes up a bit little larger.
Yeah. A really tough spot, right? Where our hand really needs protection because we're very vulnerable to overcards, but we can't bloat the pot too much against a really tight range. So,
Yeah,
yeah, call and look at the sizing,
yeah, big size.
right? Rare
So it's
spot where
already put.
we need protection.
Yeah, so it's already been. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like call or bet big, and that's it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right. Turn
Um,
is good. As
I guess
played,
because
we
we just
call.
called, we're obviously going to check it over and see what he does here.
Mhm. Checks back.
Okay, I think our hand's good enough to lead. No, but I'm not going to lead too big. Maybe how can we go? 3 or 5. Uh, I'm going to be greedy and bet 5. I wouldn't be
Okay. So what do you think he's going to call with here when you bet 5?
8s, 9s, maybe A7.
Okay. Okay. So yeah,
So it is. Oh,
very
it's even
greedy
bigger.
here.
Oh, very greedy. Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So we take a look and let's delve into this one a little bit against under the gun.
Because that was 1.5x pot.
It
Yeah,
was.
Yeah,
chunky monkey
okay.
bet, right?
Yeah.
So let's take a look through this whole line here, right? So under the gun bets, and our first response here is that we can see we're very raise oriented with our top pairs here, and they are needing this size for protection, right? They're very vulnerable, and they think that this is as good as it's going to get.
Yeah.
So, as played, we call, and the turn under the gun is supposed to be pretty aggressive here with double barrels. So, checking back, they really kind of pin themselves in here under pair, second pair, third pair, low pair, ace high. So, a lot of their range is far below us here when they
Right.
check back, and hence the strategy of going for it really big, right? With these type of hands down here, eights, nines, tens, jacks, 10 jack. So, uh, yeah, pretty aggressive line here. As you can see, we don't get here very much because we have check raised a lot of tens.
Yeah.
And so
I'm obviously being too passive.
it's so terrifying, right? Playing against an under the gun range or playing against a type player here. But hey, flop top pair, most of the time you're good. Most of the time they've missed. 10-7 deuce, not a lot of draws. So,
Yeah.
yeah. One last thing. When we take a look pre-flop, we can see that under the gun's opening range, under the gun one's opening range, is going to be suited eights and offsuit tens. And look at this. We start folding our offsuit eights against when they're raising their suited eights. So just something to keep an eye on as we go through and work on some theory stuff today a little bit. All right. Either way, good job, Dylan. All right. Who else do we have here? We have Andy today. And let's get you another solution and get you going here. All right. Fold, 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 fold. All the way to the button. All right. What do you want to do with this king six, Andy?
I'm definitely calling, and I know against the small blind it's a raise, but I'm not sure if it's the same against the button. So try
Okay.
raise 9.2.
Give it a raise?
Try it.
Yeah, good job. So
Yeah.
Louis Philippe always gives us some guidelines coaching, and we'll take a look at what we're raising, but this is definitely one that he would three bet at a high frequency, and so would I.
Yeah.
All right. You get called. What do you want to do on this board?
It's a good board for us, for a range anyway. So I'll be betting. I think with the two high cards, it's maybe a bit small, 25%.
Okay. Yeah. Betting small
We,
is okay. Betting medium is okay.
yeah,
So,
okay.
all right. Is this card good for us or bad for us?
Um, it's good for us in the big blind, a paired low card.
Hmm. You know,
Also the ace and ten are good for us. So
Is that if you three bet?
yeah, in a three bet pot, how many fours do each player have, though?
Yeah.
yeah, he shouldn't have any either though. So
Hmm.
I'd probably keep betting on the four.
Okay.
50, yeah, try 50%.
Okay. So here, imagine this spot. If we have a hand like ace king,
Yeah,
this four protects us from losing to two pair when our opponent has a 10. So their tens got weaker here.
yeah,
But all of their aces got stronger, right? It's now aces and fours with a 10 kicker. So they only lose to ace, king, ace, queen, ace, jack. So their aces became more resilient. Their tens became weaker. And so here we go. Let's take a peek. I think it's going to choose a smaller size, but
okay.
yeah, no, you're right on. Interestingly, higher EV to choose a smaller size, but you just want the fold equity here.
Yeah.
Player goes all in. I mean, I guess we got to give up.
I think I have to fold that, yeah.
Yeah, good job, good job, good job. Okay. Easy point for Andy. Three bet pot work. Look at him.
Yeah.
He value bluffed us.
Yeah.
All right, what a scam. All right, Bogdan.
Hello, brothers.
Under the gun
Hi
raises,
there.
and you're gonna have queen six here in the big blind. We're gonna
Shit.
check.
That's a defense, but I don't like it. To be honest with you.
Do you like it now?
Yeah.
Oh, I fucking love it now. I'm happy I followed the GTO chat, you know?
All right. Do you ever lead, or are you just trying to check here?
For now, no. No.
Okay, yeah. Tiny bit, but mostly just check. Under the gun, a lot less leads than against a wider range. All right. What do you want to do with this queen six?
Oh, we definitely raise it now.
How big?
I see a bit of courage in there, you know? So we have to cut it off from the very start.
Okay. 5 chips or 7?
Seven sounds better.
Oh, spicy meatball. Let's go. 5 and 7 both okay here. Mostly 5 though.
Okay, I was curious about that.
Oh, he clicks
Bang,
you.
shove it. Shove it
Are
in his
you
face, bro.
are you sure?
Yeah, very.
Okay,
I
okay,
mean, it's the
okay.
only
Let's go.
move left, you
Good
know?
job.
Thank you.
All right. Thomas.
And we fucking have it.
Tens. Nothing. All right. Thomas. Under the gun raises. We're gonna have ace queen in the big blind. What do you want to do here?
Okay,
I
I could
think
pick
we
bet.
just like a call here.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, bro.
Okay.
I thought it was also my turn.
No problem. Call is okay. Raise sometimes. So here we go. We have to, whenever we get this type of spot, we ask ourselves, are we raising for value or are we raising for a bluff? Because if we're raising for value, we're going to call against the 4-bet. If we're raising as a bluff, we're going to fold against the 4-bet. And ace queen, kind of cuspy. So, okay, call is okay. King 9-5. We're going to check. And he comes out with a big bet, 55%. What do we do with this ace queen?
Um, I don't mind a call here. I mean, we have a back door with the ace of spades. You could be floating a lot of random stuff here. So I
Okay.
think a call's fine to proceed.
Okay. So in this type of spot, one of the ways which I coach my students to think is I say, okay, when we have to figure out if we're going to call with this hand, I start with all of the hands that we're going to kind of automatically call. And so I'm always going to call when I have a king. I'm always going to call when I have a 9. I'm mostly going to call when I have a 5. I'm also going to call when I have Queen Jack, Jack 10, right? So I'm going to do that. I'm going to call with all my spades. If I'm defending all of those hands, do I really need to defend this hand? Maybe this is maybe the next best hand because we have the ace of spades. So, okay, call. So, good spot. But that's just the technique I use for working with students and saying if they're not sure if they're going to call a hand, think about all the other hands you're going to call before this one and then see if you really need to call this one. All right, bottom card pairs. Do you want to do anything with this ace queen?
I think probably just check it here.
Yeah.
Think the five's probably better for us in the range side, but
Oh,
I
yeah.
think we're just gonna check.
Yeah. Check. Opponent checks back. Now what do we want to do?
I think just check. I think ace queen can be good here at some frequencies. I mean, I guess he could be checking back all his, tens through queens, but I think a check is a fine
Yeah.
move.
Yeah, I think check. You're going to win here occasionally against a hand like Queen 8 of spades or something like that. So, yep. Check. And he bets 80%.
Just get away, fold it.
Easy, easy, easy. All right. Extra point, Thomas.
Calling quite a bit as well.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to have
Uh,
lots of bluffs here, right? So,
Yeah,
yeah.
okay.
This type of hand tries to realize equity on the turn, never gets a king to fold, and then it just goes for a bluff on the river. All right. Who else is in the house today?
See the last hand, Pete,
Yeah.
on the flop, hands like 6, 7, 7, 8, the lower gut shots, are they raising more?
On this one?
Um, it was the
Oh,
one with
on the king?
King 9, 5, so 6,
Yeah.
7, 7, 8. Will they be raising more than calling?
Mm. All right. So here's a good heuristic for playing against under the gun. When we take a look here, we can see What type of hands does it want to raise? We take a look at the straight draws, the gut shots specifically,
Yeah.
and we can see most of the gut shots are going to call. Under
Yeah.
the gun's range is really strong, and the king is really good for him. So we can see really low frequencies and even just mixing straight out folds when you don't hold a spade in your hand,
Yeah, okay.
right? With a lot of these ones. So
Would it three bet more against a later position bet then, do you think?
absolutely.
Yeah,
And we would be
okay.
much more robust with this part of the tree.
Yeah. Okay, cheers.
So yeah, it's just the nature of a king high board and under the gun. He's only opening
Yeah.
like this 18% range. It's going to be pretty tough. So if you find yourself playing against a tight player, get out of trouble in time.
Yeah.
Arcturus. Jack 9. Do you ever three bet or just call here?
Call?
Yeah. 100% call. Can't get Arcturus first thing in the morning. All right. Ace 5-3. So you bet. Do you ever call here, or are you done with this one?
Done, I think.
Yeah. Too easy for Arcturus. 3 point for the early bird. All right. Is there anyone else in the house who I've missed here today? Chris?
Yep, I'm here.
Okay, let's get you in. This. Oops.
Did you hit the record, Pete?
Did I hit record?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're recording.
Yeah, you did.
Okay,
We're good.
cheers.
All right. Oh,
Yeah.
Do you post these recordings?
yeah.
Where to? On the Discord?
Yeah, so in here, in the poker coaching Discord, you could go into the study groups and you find our recordings.
Oh, okay. I didn't know
Also
that.
have it
Yeah,
in,
I'm not sure I'm in that one.
also have it in our lobby study sessions right here. So bang, 40 big blind work, study sessions, stuff like that. So it's all in the study sessions tab.
Thank you.
All right, Chris, Cracker
Little,
Jacks,
little tank 3-bet here.
little tank and three bet. Now that's a Hollywood execution, right? From a live game player. I don't know what to do with this. All right. Goes for the three bet, gets a call, gets this king high board.
Quarter to 33%. I can't read the numbers, are too small.
Yeah. Quarter 33%. Very good. Does check a little bit here.
Right.
Player calls.
Ooh, interesting. Let's see. 9 balls, good. Stack. That's actually a tough one. Give me a second. Out of position. We can check because we can call any bet here.
Yep. Check is okay. All in is also okay. EV is very close between the two.
I would not. I thought of the all in. I would not actually do that though. At 26 deep, a king is always going to snap you. So
It's just one of those spots where we don't have a lot of bluffs, right? So it's kind of merging the equity bluff here. So
ace of
that's
spades
played.
calls.
When you're checked to,
Yeah, we call. We don't jam. We could jam, but we'll just call.
okay, call and jam,
Okay.
both really high EV, but yeah. So put it in.
Yeah.
And I mean, if he has a king, we just have enough equity with the straight. And he had queen 10. And we're good. So
Nice.
a little bit of volatility in this. Let's go back. All right. I think we've been through one.
Oops.
Dylan.
Hello.
All right. If I've missed anyone, let me know. Pop in the chat, shoot out. What do we want to do with this 10-9?
I think we can mix it. It's going to call a lot. I mean,
Okay. Yeah, call a lot. Not going to raise much at all. All right. Queen 10-3.
so clear check now.
Checking. Easy game. Micro bets.
I'm still only going to just call. Do we need to raise at that size? Second pair, I'll just call.
Okay, call is good. little bit of poking the bear here. Is an 8.
Good card. We still check again, I think, because of the line we've taken.
Yeah. Little bit of poking the bear, but not much of a thing yet. Check,
Now
and 4-liner.
we have 2 pair, but it's 4-liner there. So I think again we're going to check and call unless he puts us into the box. So I think
All
we
right.
just check. Or are we going to
Now
block that? And he checked back the turn, didn't he?
Yeah.
So now I'm thinking maybe we can lead small, even though it's a 4-liner. But then if we get raised, what are we beating? Like, what's in there? 8.5. Do we get to bet one or do we have to check? I honestly don't know. It's a 4-liner. Yeah, I'm gonna like King Jack's better turn. I'm gonna check call and then get told off. That's what I'm gonna do.
All right. Check call, very minority line here.
Yeah.
Right? Going for a little bit of thin value here because he's just gonna have some hands that like the turn's not great for him and with lots of his hands, and so he's supposed to check back a bunch of them, and so he has a bunch of one-paired hands and marginal stuff here. So
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
but when you do check, hey, you've gotten exactly what you want.
Yeah, I still think we have to call.
Yeah. Pure call here. It's almost raising for value here. So. And he just has it. You got
Just has it,
scammed,
yeah.
but you made a bunch of right answers. Definitely half a point for sure.
Yeah, I'll take half. Half is good, and I've learned something, so thank you.
No problem. Don't worry, Louis will be back on the switch with the -3 points on.
Oh yeah, you're taking like 5 off me there or something.
All right, Andy, what do you want to do with this ace-6 here? I know what Louis would do.
Yeah, raise 9.2.
Raise it up. Very aggressive big blind strategy. Oh, you get stuffed in your face.
I think I just fold that. Yeah.
Yeah. So clearly we know, like, if we raise ace king here, we're on the value front, we're gonna call off, but ace-6 definitely a bluff.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Good job. Too easy, big blind defense theory. All right. Bogdan getting ace queen.
Just
gonna step-
this queen off. Okay.
Who's gonna step in front of your train, Bogdan?
No one.
Okay.
To be
What
honest
about
with
this
you. We 3-bet, bro.
3-bet. Bogdan is even
Oh, you would
stuffing it.
I
Right?
wasn't expecting that, to be honest.
Yeah. Early on in a tournament,
Fucking
you
insane. What
Yeah.
just happened?
little bit of stuff. So, all right.
And don't fucking hit.
No worries. What do you want to do now?
We do have the queen of spades, so I'm inclined to make a bet. I see a bet.
Okay.
But problem
5.
is, no, 2 or I wanted to say like 3 shit is 19. 5.
Five. Okay, 5 is good.
5. Yeah. That
Another
should be it.
9.
Another 9. Shit.
All right. What do you want to do here?
Yeah, I have to go big, bro. I don't have any other way. Just to go big.
Okay.
And we bet 14.95. Huh? No, we have to shove it.
Okay.
Fuck. We have to shove it if we do this shit, doing it.
All right.
And
If you had ace-9 here,
yeah.
how big would you want to bet?
Oh, everything also.
Okay. I don't think
Makes sense,
ace-9
right?
is very vulnerable. I think ace-9 would take a smaller size, but let's take a peek. Yeah. If you have a value hand, you're not worried about anything with ace-9. You want your opponent to call with queen jack or scum scatta. So yeah, don't need to
Right,
be
yeah.
quite so big. EV is pretty close though, so it's not that bad, but there is a 14 size. So say you take a smaller size here. Opponent calls, we get the king of spades on the river. Are you finishing it off or are you checking it back?
That kind of depends on the population usually, but for the GTO,
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. It's like a block bet, better said. But if I do have something like that in my hand, I want to fucking shove it.
All right. Yeah. Shove is okay. Checking back is okay. Right. Receive
Oh,
preferred
no, never
action is
check.
definitely going to be here. So take a point and check and ace 10. Tough
Nice.
spot, Bogdan. You get half a point for definitely mulling through and winning regardless of this. All right.
Or this result, huh?
Oh,
Nice. Thank you, guys.
no worries, no worries. All right, Thomas. You're gonna have queens against the button. Are you always raising this hand?
Yeah, always gonna raise this one.
Okay. Do you ever jam this one, or is this too good?
Ah, I think maybe early on, but want to keep a lot of his, lower paired hands in. So I'd probably just raise.
Yeah. So queens may be too good here. Maybe pocket tens. Oh, he stuffs it in your face.
Snap it off.
Snap it off. Always winning this spot. Good luck to him. Easiest point ever.
Appreciate
All right, no worries.
it.
Oh boy. Arcturus, you're gonna get a tough one here.
Okay.
You're gonna get a nice big blind defense.
Yeah.
Suited or deuce. Oh yeah.
Mm.
Okay. What do you do with this 4-2? Anything?
Honestly, feels close.
Yeah, I know.
Connects with so much. Is it a range bet board for him?
Queen disconnected low, right? Yeah. I mean, we're gonna want to raise with a lot of sixes and a lot of eights in our hand and some fours.
Does he range bet?
No, because we have ace queen here sometimes.
Oh
It's
no,
always
then we're out.
okay. Yeah. We just slip out, so not quite a range bet board for him, but yeah, he bets.
Yeah.
So too easy for Arturus today. We thought we were gonna
Brilliant,
get it
so
with
hard.
that 4-2. All right, Chris. You have against an early position, and you have king 8 suited.
Oh, hang on a second. My screen just got okay, there we go.
No worries.
Suited, flat.
Yeah. Just a call early position, very nervous. Oh boy.
Yeah. Check. I got nothing. Check.
Yeah. I got nothing, he says.
Uh,
Comes with 55% sizing.
we can just flat.
Okay. Call definitely going to be okay here. All right.
Check.
Okay. Do you ever lead here?
I don't.
Okay.
It might, but I don't.
Yeah. This is good. Usually third card pairing is usually one of those spots, right? Like we check
Yeah.
call the most with that. So like, yeah. All right. You get here with king high. What are you
Check
going to
back,
do?
huh? Okay. Geez, king could be good. I don't know. Showdown. I'm probably gonna lead here now. He checked, so
Mhm.
walking into the old pocket aces or jacks probably. Let's see, 12 and 7.5. I'm gonna bet.
Okay. Yeah. Man, we are condensed, polarized here.
Yeah, I want to go better, but this is my bluff size. So live, I'm 7.5. I can see it going more, no doubt. But live, I'm a 7.5 here.
Yeah,
No,
man, even just checking back.
oh God, no! You're not winning this very often. I don't think that's a good play live.
The size that it wants to use is this 19, but like you're still losing in this spot, right? So
Yeah, Well, it's under the gun. It's a tight range, and that board's
Yeah.
for it, so I understand it.
Yeah, he's just going to check back a lot of aces here too. So yeah, we
Queen.
probably could have got him off this hand, but yeah. All right. Easy good.
Yeah.
All right. So now, I promised we'd look at a little bit of theory. Bimo, do you want to get in on the game today too?
Yeah, why not?
All right. So before we put Bimbo on the barbecue, let's take a look at some theory work here from the big blind. So when the big blind faces the button, we see the button is raising these suited fives and offsuit eights. The big blind is going to start folding his offsuit fives. So we're going to see a little bit of a pattern develop here. The cutoff, when he raises, he's going to be raising sixes and nines. And the big blind, when he defends, he's going to be folding his offsuit sixes. Hijack, when he raises, he's going to be raising his sevens and tens. Big blind is going to be folding his offsuit sevens. Right? Low jack, we take a look, and low jack is going to be raising his suited eights, offsuit tens. And big blind is going to be defending, starting to mix out more of his sevens and just starting to cusp a bit of eights. And as we see under the guns range, mixing out his eights, we see the big blind mixing out his offsuit eights. And so as people's opening ranges climb up the ladder between suited fives, suited sixes, suited sevens, and suited eights, the big blind defends correspondingly by folding his offsuit side on fives, sixes, sevens, and eights. So when you're defending the big blind, your offsuit side is very sensitive. And we'll also see this. We'll take a look when someone raises. We find ourselves layered against multiple ranges. Under the gun raises and the cutoff calls, comes to us in the big blind. And now we can see our suited side is really resilient, but our offsuit side is very, very vulnerable. And we just fold all of the non-gapped hands. So the other thing we're going to take a look at here from Theoryland is button opens, comes to us in the big blind, and 40 big blinds deep early in a tournament with not a lot of ICM pressure, 6% ripping here. Don't really see a whole heck of a lot of this in game at 40 big blinds. We take a look at the cutoff who raises and our big blind response. We see the ripping is starting to go away, but we still rip a little bit with ace queen. We saw that one example in the game. And then all of our offsuit stuff is bluffing here, right? As Louis Philippe has taught us very well, the offsuit side of the tree is where we're going to pull these big blind defenses from. Low aces, medium kings, medium queens, and medium jacks. We take a look at the hijack, who is going to give us a raise and some big blind defense. We start seeing some elements of wanting to use a bigger raise and a smaller raise size here. This is partially because these are the hands that first want to go in the ripping bucket. Ace, king, ace, queen, queens, jacks, tens, nines. A bit of a solver nuance here, specifically at 40 big blinds. And then against the early positions, now we stop messing around quite so much because they're going to call a little bit more. So our three bets are really going to target the bottom of their range and have hands that play with more playability post-flop because we're going to get called more often by earlier position betting. So we also start to use some better equity hands on this side of the tree. Again, still a little bit of ripping with ace, king, tens, and nines. When under the gun one raises, we take a look at our big blind strategy here. And we can see now against these early position opponents, we're not using very much of this type of stuff at all, right? We're more inclined to use these portions of the range here to 3-bet bluff with. Why? Because they play better post-flop, and this player's range is so tight that they are not going to fold nearly so much. So our 3-bets are going to be less effective. We're going to have to play post flop more often. So we need some better equity favorites. So, all right, that's enough for the theory jazz for today. Bibo, let's go get you in here and tell us what you are going to do with King 5 of Hearts against a late position opponent. The button today.
I'm calling.
Easy call, never a 3-bet. All right, 7-5-3.
Check.
Checking, looking at the lead. So here we see another common theory for big blind is when the big blind has straights that the opponent doesn't, and when the big blind has combinations of 2 pairs that the opponent doesn't, we see occasionally leading. Today, just check with this one. Very common still. All right. Opponent checks back, and we get the ace turn.
Well, my intention was to check raise,
Uh-huh.
but and I don't think I'm gonna lead, especially on a ace.
Yeah,
Maybe-
ace
maybe
not so
I'm-
good. Check, 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 check.
Check call.
Checking and planning to call. Checking is okay. Oh, he goes 80%. Still call?
60% call, 40% fold. Because I
Okay.
think he would have bet the turn if he had an ace. So
Yeah. So he has an 8 or he has nothing. Oh, look at him check back ace queen like a monster. Solver is tough. Gotta be honest, I don't know that I've ever seen a player check back an ace on this board. All right. Back we go, top of the list. Dylan, unless I've missed anyone today. I don't think so. All right.
Okay, well, I'm going to raise to 9.2
9.2.
against the cutoffs range.
All right. Okay. Again, don't be afraid
I'm
to give
ripping.
it a little ripper-rooney sometimes. All right. King 3.
Well, it's a pair board, but it's also good for our range. So we just can bet really small. Like 25% is fine, I think.
Okay. Do you ever size
Even-
down a
even
little bit
smaller.
more here?
Yeah, you could even go that small, but 25 is fine. I think 10 would be fine.
Yeah. Both
25 is
okay.
what I'd probably choose.
Player calls.
Double pair board on the turn. So what are we getting to fold by betting? He's obviously not folding a king, but he's probably not folding any pairs now. So do we check or bet big? It's double paired. There's a flush draw there. So let's check or bet bigger, I guess. Am I going to wimp out and check, or am I going to go and bet big?
What would you do if you had ace king here?
I would. Okay. Ace king. Yeah, I'd either check or bet super small.
Yeah.
I'll probably check then.
Yeah. Right. So whenever we're not sure what to do with our hand, we say, okay, what would I do with my value? Okay, maybe I can do that with this bluff. Right? So ace high has a bit of showdown. It's winning here sometimes.
So for the line we've taken, I guess we just check again.
Okay. Any merit to trying to bet 3 here?
Well, after checking the turn, what are we now getting to fold? You said
Might
we
be
could-
the size that we take with a king, though.
Yeah, that's true. Honestly, I don't know what to do, but I'm guessing checking. Oh, okay.
Yeah, checking's okay. Betting small's okay here, right? And player stuffs it in your face.
In game, easy fold. Against the solver, not so easy to fold.
Good answer. That is class A material. Against the solver, you want to be a little bit sticky, but even this one, we can just get out of the way. So, yeah, good job.
Thanks again for your help. That's good.
No problem. Okay. And the on to the barbecue with you.
Yeah.
What are we gonna do with King Jack coming in against the button?
I'll mix raising and calling, but raise 9.2.
Okay. Is this a bluff or value?
Probably a bluff.
Okay.
I'm not calling an all in with it anyway.
Okay. Okay.
Mainly calling. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Okay. Mainly call. 3-bet's okay. So in the 3-bet line, we get this ace queen eight board. What do you want to do?
Bet 5.
Yeah. 3-bet, C-bet, Mr. Louis Philippe told us
it's,
that.
it's actually bigger than that.
Yeah. Okay. Got the king of spades. Ooh, I can smell what's coming. What do you want to do here?
No. It's called a 3-bet and called a C-bet, so he's got something. Check.
Yeah, he's got Jack 10, he's got 10-9,
Yeah.
he's got lots of stuff here. He's got a queen sometimes.
Yeah.
Does this card help him or hurt any of his draws?
I don't think it helps him.
Yeah.
It may bring in more of his draws, but
Yeah.
we have a spade blocker, so
So yeah, you wanted to check back, but like when we
Yeah,
think
okay.
about the type of hands that he has here that don't contain an ace, this
Yeah.
card really doesn't help them, particularly because we're holding the king of spades.
yeah.
So
Okay.
when we think about this spot, we say, okay, this card just can't really have helped. If we're worried if it's a 9, a 10, a jack, right? Hearts or diamonds are also worse for us. If we want to bet anything, we definitely want to bet this one. So
Yeah.
we have a tough spot and we get, remember what I said about a 9 being bad for us?
Yeah.
What do you want to do with this king jack? Are we going to punt off the rest of our stack or are we going to give up?
The silver probably punts it, but I'm checking. Giving up.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, there's no good decision here, right? Like we've gotten
No.
ourselves in a box. The 9 is really bad for us. We really want to check back, but like, yeah,
The
there's-
silver's going in a third of the time, eh?
yeah. Part of it is we're risking 18 to win 44, right?
Yeah.
And we have pretty good fold equity here because we have double barrel. We have ace king here,
Yeah.
but check and obviously give up.
Yeah.
So yeah, just jack 10 makes the straight. So
Yeah.
yeah, I knew that 9 was really gonna be bad for us. Okay.
Cheers.
Stupid 9s. Okay.
Nice.
Well, Bogdan, how come you always get this type of stuff? What are you gonna do with these pocket kings?
Bro, 3-bet.
3-bet, 100% easiest solution in the game.
He
There, you
called
get
it.
what you deserve. What are you gonna do on this ace sideboard?
You think? Okay, now a C-bet of 5.
5. Okay, yeah. 3-bet is good. Oh, you even get it through, Bogdan. Living under a blessed star is Bogdan today. All right.
Yeah. Yeah, I do. At least in the silver land, I just lost. So yeah.
All right, Thomas. Ace deuce against under the gun. Do you ever 3-bet or just call this one?
I think we can 3-bet bluff this at some frequencies. I think from an early open though, we probably are just gonna call. I mean, we have nut advantage with
Yeah.
the suited ace, so yeah, just call.
Yeah, interesting. Look at this. It's actually better to go all in versus call or versus a non all in 3-bet here. So remember we talked about in the theory part, under the gun is going to continue more against our 3-bets. And so we need more equity driven hands. And this is one that like is kind of pretty close to wanting to go all in as a bluff here type of thing. So because it has poor equity realization. All right, you're gonna get trapped here. What do you want to do with this gut shot?
I think we can call once here.
Okay. All right. So now remember we did our little hierarchy of defense exercise. Are you calling with every king that you have here?
Probably.
Calling with every queen?
Yes.
Calling with every jack?
Most likely.
Calling with all your spade combos?
Yeah.
All right. So then, are we calling with all our aces and all our tens?
I mean, I guess, but maybe not the best.
Yeah. So when I think of my hierarchy of defense, I've defended all my kings, all my queens, all my jacks. And then I also have like some hands like queen 10, queen jack ace, right? So I have some aces already in my range and stuff like that. I also might defend ace deuce of hearts before I defend ace deuce of diamonds here.
Mm-hmm.
So when I think about this, I say, man, this has got to be pretty far down in my defense block. So yeah,
Just
let's
get
take.
away.
I think I would probably fold here with this one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And so, and it's so
What a
tough because if you play multiple tables, and like I see, really good players playing like 17 tables type of thing. And so just going through and looking at that hierarchy of defense, and we say, yeah, like, okay, we see ace deuce of hearts playing a little bit here, and not ace deuce of diamonds and spades. And so, yeah, a little bit of this, but like even ace three of hearts is very marginal. It's only picking ace deuce. And then
On the
tens.
offsuit side, we'll continue with ace deuce off with the ace of spades, right?
Ace deuce off with the ace of spades, exactly. Right? All of these ones that are in here at partial frequency all contain the ace of spades. So
Are we
yeah.
ever defending more if we have a 10 in our hand on a board like this, just with
yeah, absolutely.
the double, both sides of the street?
Yep. And so we take a look and we can see we're defending a little bit of aces, but look how much tens we're defending.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And we're also very active with our raise with the 10 because we can put a lot of pressure on some marginal hands that our opponent's going to have. And we can improve by both the ace and the 9, right? So the ace can only improve by the gut shot 10, but the 10 is a higher equity spot. Hence, we see 10 deuce earning 1.25 chips and ace deuce only earning 1 chip. So
And 10-2 hardly calls.
Yeah.
Mainly raise or shove.
Yep, for sure.
Interesting. Yeah.
All right. So easy word for toss today. 3. Okay. Let's see. Oh, this one might be too easy. Well, maybe not now.
Let's do free bet pot, please.
Do you want to 3-bet this ace deuce off, or do you want to just call Arcturus?
Okay, let's free bet. Deuces,
Okay.
banana.
3-bet bananas potato strategy. Okay.
Some all-ins, incredible.
Okay. How big?
Okay. I need to train thinking here. There's not much thinking, just range but small here, no?
Yeah, small. A little bit of 50% though here, right? This hand needs some fold equity. It doesn't want to get floated.
By what?
Exactly. By what? But all the backdoor suited broadways, right? So. Okay, easy point for Arcturus.
I don't know. In game I beat 10, but I don't know if it might be a broken strategy. I like to double barrel, but it depends on opponent.
Yep.
Anyway, thank you.
Chris, up against under the gun, we have Queen 9. Just a call?
For me?
Yep.
Yes, call.
Yeah. Just a call. But remember, we did say against early position, we need some hands that have some extra playability post flop. And so we start to pull from this middle of the suited range a little bit.
I prefer the blocker ones with the king.
Yep. All right.
Check.
Checking.
Hmm.
1.2.
Okay, he's making me call at 1.2. There's no 3-bet here for me.
Okay. Even here. Folds
Oh,
off.
good.
So
Yeah.
pretty close. But yeah, just escapes early on.
Yeah, I prefer the fold, actually. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. And so hierarchy of defense, we're going to call all our aces. We're going to call lots of 7-5s. We're going to call lots of spades. And then we're going to have some straight cards with the 7 and the 5 that we get to defend. And so the backdoor hearts just don't
The
quite
nine,
make it in.
the 9 is, gives me 2 back doors, so that's why I said call for a 1/5 pot.
Yep. All right, Bibo. Ace 9. 3-bet or call?
Versus under the gun.
Yeah, under the gun one.
I'll just call.
Okay. Yeah. Okay to bluff here too. We have a good blocker, as Chris said last hand. All right. Check. All right.
I mean, that's not the worst flop to check raise, but I don't think I would.
Okay.
Maybe we can call one small street, one small
Okay.
bet.
One small bet. Very easy call. Okay.
I would check again.
Yeah. Player checks back.
Okay, now we have to bet. Not how
Okay.
much. I would say like my reflex would be like 75% of the pot.
Okay.
So
So 5 or 7,
6
somewhere in here.
Yeah, 5.
Okay. Yeah. 5 is really good. Good job. Exactly right. 3/4 pot, 2/3 pot, somewhere in there. We want to go. This is definitely a value bet here. Our opponent can have pocket 10s, pocket jacks.
I feel like going bigger would just.
Oh my gosh. You got him to call with king queen.
That's it.
Oh, that has to give you an extra point. You debated that guy so hard. All right. Dylan. Jack 3 suited. Just a call, Dylan?
Just a call. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, just a call. Not doing anything jazzy for that.
Oh boy.
Okay, well, it's an easy check.
I'm gonna set you up here. You got 3 to the straight on Broadway, 3 to the wheel on the low, and you've got a backdoor flush.
True, but we are against an early position range. See what he bets.
Oh, he's dangling the worm.
Like against late position, you might even check raise, but like here against that position, isn't it? Is it not just a fold? Fold.
Yeah. Fold's gonna be okay, but I am so wanting to get out
against
of
late
line
position. I'm gonna check raise, but like you said, we got 2 backdoors, but here it's just a fold.
It's so close.
Too many aces and
-0.03.
Yeah, 100 big blinds. It's never folding there. Am I right?
Yeah.
The great stack depth, you're okay, but
yeah.
Okay.
It doesn't like backdoors at 40, basically.
Oh, I that check raise totally would have worked. This guy's gonna be terrified with his eights.
Yeah.
All right.
In the games I play, it just turns over ace 10.
Yeah.
First down lists.
All right. Queen 8 offsuit.
This on me.
Yeah. Are you ever 3-betting?
I think at 3-bet some, I'm just going to call this one.
Yeah. Good job.
Yeah.
Good identifying the right hand class to pick from here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Check.
Ooh. Tiny bet.
Yeah. I think I just call here, maybe raise some, but I'm calling.
All right. Thinking of all the queens that we can have here, from king queen to queen deuce.
Yeah.
What two queens do you want to call the most, and what two queens do you want to raise the most?
King, queen, and ace queen. I'm raising. Maybe
Okay.
queen, jack. The lower ones I'm just calling.
Okay. What about queen four?
Queen four. In game I call, but it probably raises some.
Okay. Yeah. So definitely going to want to be linear with most of what we're going to do here.
Yeah.
And we can see the over ones here, queen six and queen seven. Going to do it. Not queen four and queen two. And then king, queen, and queen, jack. Right?
Yeah. Okay.
Always thinking a little bit about some equity type of stuff. And so we have a little bit, particularly with queen six of hearts, queen seven of hearts, the ability to pick up the extra equity in spots where when we get called, we're able to kind of continue barreling a little bit with some of this type of stuff. Yeah, on the offsuit side, we see it doing it with queen six and queen four a little bit not so much with queen seven, and not so much with queen 10 here on the offsuit side.
Yeah.
Either way, good call. All right.
I've now picked up a flush draw, but check again out of position.
Okay. When this card comes,
Yeah.
and we think about our opponent's wide range here, our opponent's going to bet a lot on this flop.
Yeah.
Is this card good for him or good for us from his perspective?
I think the 10 is better for the cutoff than the big blind. We're nines and below, maybe.
Yep.
Yeah.
But what about when the flush completes?
That's better for the big blind. We have more flush cards, yeah.
Yeah. So the card is good for him because it's a high card, but the fact that it's a spade makes it good for us.
Yeah, okay.
So we check, and now because this card is good for us, he should bet less frequently here. So he goes with the 55% sizing.
If he'd bet smaller, I think we could maybe check raise, but call to that size.
Call here. Oh, shaman.
We've got two pair, but there's a flush complete and a straight, so check.
Check. Okay. See what he does. Oh,
Oh,
2x
shovel
pot.
in. Ugh. Not happy with that, but I'm calling that off.
Okay, yeah. He's going to have some bluffs here. He's just also going to have jack nine of diamonds sometimes. King jack bluff. Good job.
Yeah.
Was it free bet pot?
Single raise pot.
Oh.
Got triple barreled.
Yeah.
In game, I don't know that people are going to be quite so risky on that river.
No, you very rarely see that. Yeah.
Bogdan. Just a call?
I don't really like it. Just a call, yeah.
Yeah, you don't get kings every hand.
Yeah, I was aware of that.
Yeah, all right. All right, do we defend this here?
We can call once we have the eight of spades. So,
The eight of spades. Are you calling every single spade?
eight and up. Eight plus.
Okay, it's a little
Always a
too
call,
wide.
okay.
So if we had the queen of spades and the eight of clubs, I think maybe we get a call, but the other way around. We want to have a bigger spade, but a little too greedy here. So,
Yeah.
all right. Get out of the way of that one. Wasn't destined for you anyways. All right, Thomas. Pocket fours against under the gun. Just call?
Yeah, just call.
Let's flop a set. All right.
Check this over every time. I think we can call once with the small sizing.
Okay.
Or
Yeah.
just get away.
Yeah, so let's take a look at this one. This one's kind of a neat one. So when we think about the under the guns opening range, right? We take a look over here and look at how compressed they are here. So when they get to this board, like the bottom of their range is hands like 9-7 and 10-8 and king-7. They just have never really missed this board is the problem. And so we take a look under the gun and break down their range versus range strategy here. And we can see that the under the gun player has the best hand 25% of the time, has a strong hand 50% of the time, has a weak hand 22% of the time, and has no trash in their bucket. The worst hand they have here is 7-6 with the no suit, and it still has a gut shot. And correspondingly, our trash bucket is full of garbage. 7-3, Queen-3,
Put it on top of
King-7,
the
Ace.
boiling water.
Yeah. Right? So equity, 39% for us, equity 60% for them, equity realization 68, equity realization 120. This is a deceptively bad board for us in the big blind here because we think, oh, well, like maybe our fours are occasionally good. But yeah, threes, fours, fives, even sixes just kind of folding out here, right? We need some straight interaction with the 7 or the 8 to kind of continue. So, yeah, under the gun opponents, really, really tough on these high connected boards. Also notice from our opponent here, they are using a big size a lot of the time. I think we're going to do a study session in the near future that looks at this specific content. But we can see most of their range, 27%, 24%, and 4%, is using the big size, 55, 83, or 125. Right? Only about a third is using this small size, and almost nothing is checking here. So, yeah. Watch out
Makes
for
sense.
under.
That makes sense.
Yep. Good little spot.
What?
All right, Arturus, let's see if we can get you. Yeah, ace deuce. Oh my gosh, we got him on the low end. All right.
I could just smell it. That would be good.
3-bet pot if possible.
3-bet. Jack 9 suit.
It's
Yeah,
very
3-bet.
close.
Yeah. 3-bet occasionally here.
Oh, okay. I thought we'd do with 8s and 7s.
Close. Yeah, more with Jack 8, Jack 7, but yeah, Jack 9 occasionally too. Okay, what do you want to do on this board? Jack 9. Very vulnerable if you have pocket jacks or pocket 9s.
Give up?
Give up already?
I think so.
Okay.
Or do we ballast this and check ace queen?
Yeah. Blast this, check ace queen.
Okay.
So here, if we had jacks or 9s, we would want to bet big. So we go with the big size here with the bluff. Matching our
Open
value
strategy.
with jacks and 9s.
Open strategy. Okay.
Good strategy.
Open c-bet. Well, how c-bet looks.
Okay.
It was a spare two, right? So maybe a bunch of jams. But we don't 3-bet 9s, or do we?
No problem.
Maybe not
Thanks,
so much
Thomas.
jams. Oh, see you, Thomas.
So for us, yeah.
Oh my god, what is this?
Potato strategy. Well, 7 high. He has no 7. He has no
Oh,
4,
right,
5,
because he
right?
jams pre-flop every pair, right?
Yeah. So he's devoid of all pairs here, and we just bet, range bet. And then yeah, Jack 9, Queen 9. Yeah, it's all mixing too, right? With quarter or half. We'll check back. And then just jam a
So,
7.
If
or
he
a 6.
has more pairs up to 9s or 10s, how will that change?
So if we make an earlier configuration, right? So here he has a bit of pairs here. He has 9s and 7s and 6s a bit, but not very
Oh,
much.
okay. So let's say we see bet show his response.
Yeah. So he just puts it in with the 9s the 8s and the 7s and the 6s.
And we are allowed to see that range anyway. He jumps
Yeah.
on us 40%.
25%, but folds 40%. So we see bet because he folds a lot. Right? All this suited low Broadway stuff he has to fold. Right? And all this offsuit low Broadway he folds. Now I think population floats this a little more. So
what? You range bet anyway, or what's the point?
yeah. Well, it's supposed to fold a lot, 3-bet pot, right? Because
I mean, you bet, he jumps 30%, you bet with ace queen, whatever. For a while you have ace queen suited, and he jumps and you like what, puking? I don't know.
yeah, we call off with the top, right? So we call off with ace king.
Yeah,
ace
but
queen.
you're screwed with ace queen, you throw away. Like if you call, it's bad because population is like nits. And if you fold, it's also bad.
Well, there's so much dead money, I think, right? Like once we see bet here,
Yeah, we need
that's why we
40%
see bet
equity.
large. He goes all in and
Yeah, we need
yeah,
like
you just call off.
25%.
Ace
It
king,
looks
ace
way
queen,
better
ace
without
queen.
it.
But I don't think it's crazy to call off with this stuff here.
Yeah,
Right?
king 5, let's go.
So yeah, never call it. Well, I guess
Yeah,
7
it
is
looks
top
good.
pair.
I'm just saying it looked really good yesterday comparatively.
Yeah. All right, Chris. Jack 9, just call.
Yes.
All right.
I bet
Easy.
fold. Look at fold EV. I bet it's almost even.
Pretty close.
Mhm.
All right. Jack, you got nothing?
I got nothing. I'm gonna go ahead and raise since it's button.
Okay. 5 or 7?
Oh, sizing. 36 deep. 8.1. 7.55.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm out of position. Yeah.
Yeah, like here we have a hand that's very vulnerable. So when we
Why-
do want to check raise, we want to use the bigger
Why
size.
does it give me the 2 checks even though the EV's 0.01 less than the 33%?
So there's a randomizer that randomizes it that prefers an action occasionally, even though the EV is different, right? And part of it is like where it's weighted towards whether it happens 40%, 20%, or 38%. And so, but you can see all of them are functionally the same EV, the same style.
Yeah.
I do prefer this one in game just to generate a little more fold equity because our hand is very, very vulnerable.
That's vulnerable. Yeah, we're out of position, so that's why I size up.
All right, we get a really good card for both our check raise and our value range here.
I'm gonna go larger here. Let's see. Geometric. I want him putting in. Okay, this is gonna be different in real life from computer, so I'll switch over to computer mode, and I would go very large here if it were live.
Okay.
Like 17.6 because I want money in on the turn because they overcall turn.
Yeah.
But I think here, let's see, 11, 32, 40, it's 19 half. Geometric is 55%, so it's probably that one.
Yeah. I think the one little thing that allows us to go a little smaller is that our opponent never picked up backdoor equity with the flush draw here. So we're less vulnerable.
Good point, yeah.
So yeah. So here, if this was the 3 of spades particularly, I'd be more interested in using a bigger size here. You can see EV is pretty close, so if you do use the bigger size, it's okay here in game. Calls. All right. Risky maneuver.
The heck is he calling with? Ace 4. He doesn't have. Well, he does have 4. I'm gonna rip because if I check and he jams, I have to call off. So I might as well be the aggressor, right?
Yeah. So I would rip here in game 2. We see ripping is actually the higher EV decision, although it wants to use the smaller size bunch. I think part of it is we're going to run into a bigger jack here sometimes.
Yep. Oh, well played by him.
Yeah.
I want to look something up in the first hand we did real quick. If you can pop down to the jacks with I think it was like King 10-8 something.
You have a scrap bag in the fridge?
All the way at the bottom.
Oh, this one.
Did you use the old one?
If I want to see if you go 2x pot, does he fold the queen jack or the queen 10, whatever he had
on the turn?
Yeah.
Okay. So we were the big blind.
We were big. So if we go to 2x pot.
Yeah. So
that wasn't an option. 2x pot would be a jam was less than 2x pot.
Yeah.
Does he fold there?
If we jam it.
He had queen 10, I think.
Oh, sorry. That flop he called.
It was a button. Okay, yeah, it was button. Okay.
Yeah, the turn was who's the turn? The 8 of spades?
Yes.
Yeah, 8 of spades. Yeah, 9 was the gut shot. So yeah, we just go all in. And his queen jack.
He fold because queen 10.
He only calls with a spade. So
he had a spade, so he would have called. Okay.
Yeah. So he would have got stacked either way.
Okay. I forgot he had the queen of spades. That's why I was curious. So.
No worries.
Yep.
All right. Bibbo. What do you want to do with King 6 offsuit? Ooh, is this going to make it into our defense range?
My hard want to fold straight.
Straight to fold.
Yeah,
Hard
fold.
1.0. We won. Can't leave 1 cent behind.
No, I still want to fold.
I don't blame you. This is okay. All right. Because this hand is definitely going to get you in trouble very
Yeah,
bottom.
sure. Yeah, it will.
Oh my gosh. You get so easy, you escape. All right.
Yeah. Can I do another one?
Yeah. All right. Cut off. Big blind. 9-7 suited. Just a call?
Yeah, just a call. But I think this is not a bad end to raise.
Yeah, against under the gun, this is the type of hand we want to raise a little bit because it has a better post-flop playability. Here, we're just going to get too easy a spot.
Fold.
Easy game. Too easy. Okay. Dylan, back on the clock.
Good dog.
All right. It's king. What a scam. Okay, 5-3. All right. Just a call with 5-3 here?
Definitely calling.
Yeah, easy call. Oh boy.
Okay, so we check it over. If it was a different type of board with 2 spades on it, I might raise, but against that particular board, I'm just calling. What better hands are we going to get to fold?
Whoa. Pocket 6s, 7s, 8s, 9s.
Yeah, I suppose that's true, but do I want to bloat the pot with 5 high?
Okay.
I'm going to call. I'm not going to fold. I'm going to call.
Call is okay. Yeah. Yeah, call is good. Okay. Now, remember earlier we had an example and I said, okay, is this card, good for us or good for him? Thinking about his range here. When we check to if we check to him, what's he gonna say? Is this card good for him or good for us?
Good for us, I think.
Yeah.
So do we get to
ever lead this spot?
I probably don't do enough. I guess you can certainly lead this spot and get value from the king, the queen, even the jack.
Yeah.
I'm probably guilty of far more just auto checking it over, which maybe I shouldn't be doing as much. So I guess it'll mix. I'll go to my old strategy and just check it over. But I think leading would be pretty fine.
Okay. Because the other thing is when there's two Broadway cards on board here, how many suited combos does he have left in range, right? He's only got like ace queen of spades, ace 10 of spades, some ace high spades. Right? But he's blocked out a lot of combos of spades that he can have, and we're unblocked with a lot of
like
this.
how much protection do we need for our flush when he hasn't got many flushes left in his range?
Yeah, exactly. So very oriented towards leading
checking.
here. So let's take a peek at this turn strategy for him.
That's what I mean. On a lower board, when it's come like 7, 8, 10 with two spades, well, he's got a lot more flushes now.
Yeah. So we can see that we're leading a bunch here. And when we take a look and we filter, we can see lots of our spades are very oriented to lead, particularly when we don't have the queen, right? So the queen has some marginal showdown and stuff like that, blocks some of the stuff, also blocks sets and stuff like that. So the queen is more likely to check here. But yeah, very oriented towards leading with two spades in our hand. And then, of course, we also lead with one spade in our hand a lot, too. Right? So
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Do you think it will?
That's a really interesting spot. Thank you for that point. That makes a lot of sense.
Will that lead bigger if we allowed it to lead bigger?
So our size that we're leading here is 50%.
Limited.
Yeah.
Wow.
But if it's allowed, like B8 or pot, do you think it will use pot?
So exploitatively, there's a guy who I work with who coaches who says one of the things that should happen here is when we lead, our opponent should raise a little bit more often than we see in the population. So because opponent doesn't raise as much, you can lead bigger here in this type of spot. But half pot is going to be what solver chooses here, right?
So, oh, it's limited. There is no over option. Okay, I'll put it into.
Yeah, you can build another spot here where you have like an 80% pot lead type of thing, and that's what one of the guys who we work with says this is a really good spot to find a bigger lead when you do lead in this spot.
Do you think opponent will fold king 10, queen 10, jack 10? Like jack 10 maybe, but queen 10, king 10 if we pot.
Because it's such an unusual thing, opponent's not going to know what to do. They're never going to fold. So
king 10,
exploitatively,
right?
you can lead bigger in this spot.
I mean, it's.
And when we take a look at
don't fold king 10.
Yeah, range versus range, and breakdown. To advance, we see flush combos that we have are going to be pretty robust in here as opposed to our opponent, right? We're going to have more of this type of stuff than they do, right? They still have more high card combos than us, giving them marginal equity spots a little more often. But the best spots are still reserved for us at almost a 2-to-1 ratio here. So we can see that now in this spot, even though the board is king, queen, jack, we become the equity favorite against our opponent because of the flush over flush situation here. So, yeah. Strategy. So when we check, we can see our opponent's strategy. Now they have some bets for value, they have some bets for bluffs, and they have lots of stuff that they want to check back. They even want to check back sets and straights and stuff like that themselves. Really only betting flushes and sets at pure value. So, yeah. When we check, opponent checks back. And 4-liner. All right.
I'm just thinking how big to go now. And that's great now. I mean, they can have, they've got all the straights, they've got lots of 2 pairs sets. How big can I go? Okay. Okay, they can still have us beat, but that's not, I'm gonna go 8.5.
Okay. Maximum greed is okay. Very maximum greed is okay. So yeah, it's just going to be a hard spot for them to fold a 10 here, right? They're just going to have to call with a 10. So
I think that's so interesting what you said about the turn, because in a lot of games I've played, everybody would always check that flush over. So as you said correctly, when you lead, they just don't know what to do. And a lot of them, I think, with just the ace of spades and say ace jack with the ace of spades, they're just going to raise every time.
That is
Yeah.
brutal there. Oh, 7-6, brutal. A cheating game.
How's he blooming got that, by the way?
Yeah. Send it to me in Discord, Arturus. I'll pull it up.
What portion would you lead a lot on that turn yourself in game?
Yeah, so I would, and we totally get scammed here, right? So I do know, like, I've gotten some work from another coach who says exploitatively, this is a spot where you can lead like 80% pot or pot against the opponent, and they're not going to know what to do. They're just going to always call with a king type of thing. They're always going to call with all of these hands. So, yeah. So
okay, thanks ever so much for that. That's really informative. Thank you.
No worries. So our friend Arturus did a little bit of a
The
build here.
Flat Iron Wagyu from Ebenezer that was frozen.
Yeah, 75% pot lead.
It's a little
and
tiny piece.
pretty
I
robust.
just cooked it.
So yeah. All right.
Oh,
Thanks
do you
for that,
need to
Arthur.
be of connoisseur too?
Nate's in the house. Welcome, Nate.
Yeah.
All right.
Decent one again.
Bogdan always gets the easy ones. All right, A6. Is this a call or are you just gonna jam it in?
Oh no. Not as crazy, but
Okay.
usually a call, yeah.
Yeah. Not jamming this one in. But oh my gosh, you're gonna wind up jamming it in sooner or later, anyways. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Opponent bets. What do you want to do here?
Not often you just buy hunks of frozen meat. There was 4 of them in there.
Oops.
What's going on?
Eight.
I can hear a meat debate.
$6.99.
I'm gonna mute Nate for a second.
We can easily raise this, but I'm gonna call it once.
Call it once. Okay, yeah. So raise is okay here. Call is okay here. The ace high flush is kind of indifferent, right? Like it doesn't mind calling or raising. So okay. 8. Very interesting. Do you
Yeah,
check
we
here?
check.
Check.
Yeah.
Yeah. Check. Well, he
I think
polarizes.
bet. Question is the fucking habit. The GTO will not fold this, I guess. The flush draw, but I will. I'm gonna fold it, bro.
Okay.
Save my chips. He
All
shoved
in
it, right?
bluff.
Yeah.
So I told
no.
you were gonna have to stuff it in at some point, but yeah, like the combo draw, right? So we have the gut shot plus the flush draw plus maybe the ace is good. So just says good luck,
Let's see.
stuff it in. You need a few bluffs. This one's okay. And player just folds the charge. Let's go. That'll
Lovely
teach
stuff.
this guy. All right, give you a half a point for this one. It's okay.
Thank you.
Thomas. Ace 10. All right. Caller, do you ever 3-bet this, Thomas? If so, is it a bluff or value? Thomas, no, still. Oh, looks like we lost Thomas. Oh yeah, that's right. He had to be host. All right, so who is going to be the ghost of Thomas?
Dylan.
All right, Dylan.
Okay.
You've been nominated the ghost.
Yeah, I'm just going to call against this range.
Okay, call easy, get a little bit of bluff. Okay, a little bit of check.
Yeah, check it over.
All right, player bets half pot.
I think because of the size he's chosen, we're just going to call.
Okay. So
Like,
do we have a lot of better aces than this in range?
no, but like when he bets that size, what does his range look? Maybe again, I'm being too passive. I still want to call because of the size that he's taken, but like we don't have many better.
Yeah, call is good. Thomas's ghost is doing well. Turn strip aces.
Definite check.
Now, remember what we just went through with under the gun. Who has more flushes here?
We have more flushes, but it's the ace.
Yeah. We also check call. We have a lot of aces here too, right?
Yeah.
So here's a weird spot where look at this. Again, we want to lead. Why? Because equity has so swung in our favor in this spot. And lots of people never really see this type of spot and they say, oh, well, this has got to be so bad for us. Well, actually, this is really good for us.
I think it's really good for us, and that's what I'm checking. And obviously, that's wrong. I should be leading.
All right. Now, this one looks scary, but this is actually pretty good for us too. What do you want to do with ace 10 here?
Do we just get the lead small? But there is the flush there, but it's still a good board for us, isn't it?
Yep. How
Can we
many
just lead
flushes does
small?
our opponent have?
Like he's checked back. Yeah, what flushes does he have? And he's checked back the turn. So do we get the lead maybe as much as half pot? Do we get, is that too big?
Yeah. I would go here a lot, right?
I'm gonna lead half pot and see where we go.
Yeah.
That's wrong.
Small.
Small is fine.
Right? So yeah, it's just we're trying to get called by a king or a queen. It's just really hard here.
I'm just thinking, how many flushes does he check back on the turn? And he surely has to call with the. Oh, okay, he's got
that one. Pocket fours.
But again, that lead on the turn with the ace is something that I certainly haven't done much. So that's another very good point because it's good. Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah.
Numbers.
Sorry,
Open last hand, ace 10 and show turn.
Okay. So yeah,
This
show the
hand
turn.
goes small, but range goes big, right? Or it breaks
on the turn.
Geo, yeah, it breaks Geo logic or no?
Just thinking about it. Just range bet small, right? Look at this. Look at this. 44%. So because we're betting so often, we have to bet small. If we bet less, we can bet polar here, but we are just betting most of our range on this turn card. So, yeah. All right. Oh, easy one. Arturas. Always 3-bet.
Yeah, 3-bet. I did. Okay.
Always all in. Stack off, lose to pocket jacks. Typical. Arturas.
Give me a new hand.
Good post flop effort, but you lose half a point because you got scammed.
No, can I play normal hand?
Yeah. Here you go. Normal hand.
1 sec.
Okay. Against the button. Okay. You ever 3-bet?
No.
Too good. Too good. Yeah. Okay.
No normal hands. No, we cannot do anything with him.
You just have to fold?
Yeah, solver is 50% range. C betting, so.
Yeah. Well, 1.2, right? He's betting everything at this size. So.
I don't know. I don't call.
Yeah.
Maybe 10%. What do you mean?
So. Well, I mean, like he's you take a look, he's gonna range bet this, right? Like, and he's super
Not
wide.
range bet. No, I don't think it's a range bet for him.
Let's take a peek if you don't think
it's
Jack
50%. It's universal rule. If we don't range bet, we bet 50%. It's not really a rule, but it works for me. But like in game, no one cares. They just range bet.
Let's take a peek. Yeah, 75% a range. So not quite a range bet, but yeah. Yeah, he has some under pairs that want to check back between the jack and the 4, but that's really mostly what's driving his strategy there, and a little bit of the Broadway above the 4.
Okay, so raise flop on my hand. King 9.
Yeah. So, yeah. So I would, yeah,
No,
I
no,
would
no.
range bet.
Raise. Give more difficult one. We don't want to check fold turn.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, you pick up equity.
So we don't have marginal hands. I don't think. He doesn't have raises on the flop. Anyway, so do we want to bluff it?
Yeah.
Is it good candidate? And I think it is. It's too weak to fold, I think. Anyway, so we have a bunch of jack 8 maybe in range. I don't know.
Oh,
We cannot go to polar, right?
yeah, our jacks are chopping now, right? Jacks and fours with the 10 kicker. So all our small jacks chop now.
I think when we bet small,
Okay.
33 or 20.
Okay.
33.
Yeah. Small, small, small. Just keep going small, right? Because our fours go small. Our fours not afraid. Yeah.
I
Easy
don't
game.
know. If we didn't have like a jack 8 in range, I think we might go polar. Like if our Vala starts on the flop like king jack plus, like population a lot of those. Anyway, it's legal. Depends on your range.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you.
No worries. All right, Chris, 76 in the big blind.
Flat. Okay.
We
Check.
just check back.
Go. One. Sorry, I'm cleaning and taking care of the dog at the same time.
No problem. Multitasking is good.
1.2, no back doors. Just check. No back door flush. Check. I mean call.
Yeah, just call. Oh,
Check.
yeah. Check.
Don't trust him.
Oh, all right.
I got showdown. I check.
Yeah. Okay, check is good.
I win.
Pocket jacks.
Wow.
Next hand. All right. Bibble. 7-5. Always just a call. Do you ever 3-bet this?
Yeah, I like when it's a starting. How do I say that? It looks like a day job shift. So it's a. Okay, so today I work from 7 to 5. That can be a race.
That's a long day. That's a long day work. Okay. Not gonna raise it very much here. A little bit better, and we are like 9 to 5, maybe we get it in. The higher ones we look at. So bit of like suited 8s and suited 9s here. Yeah, suited 8s and suited 9s. You gotta work a little bit higher to get the 3-bet bluff there. So yeah, it's okay. Oh, we got a great flop. All right. Do you ever lead this one?
I guess yeah. But
All right.
no, I checked there.
Yeah. So here we think and we look, their range is going to be suited 8s, offsuit 10s. So their bottom of their range is going to connect with this board a little too good. And so we got to be very cautious here. But this hand does want to lead. So yeah, not going to lead a ton here, being able to connect to the bottom of their range. But we have lots of 2 pairs here. We have lots of sets. We have lots of flopped straights. So our opponent, we take a look at what they have. And they don't have 9-10 offsuit is going to be what's kind of key here, right? They do have 10-9 and they've got some sets and some connectors, but they're going to lack all the offsuit combos of this. And we have all the offsuit combos of this. And so we're going to have a slightly more robust equity holdings a little more often in this type.
And what if we had like 6-5 of hearts instead? And what if we had bottom pair with the same kind of draws?
So let's take a peek.
Would we be more inclined to check raise with bottom pair and?
So for us, when we take a look at our leads, we can see that our leads really want to lead from the top down. So when we have pocket nines, we really want to lead here. When we hold an 8, we really want to lead. But as we get to a 6, we can see that our 6 wants to lead a lot less often unless it needs help. And here, when we have a hand like 6-3, if we turn to pair, we know our opponent's not going to turn to pair. The danger is if we have a hand like 6-jack, occasionally our opponent is going to turn to pair with 8-jack. And so we want to bet our 6s that have a cleaner 2 pair out here from a theory perspective. So tough spot there. But yeah, bet the top down. 6 is going to go for it. Opponent bets half pot. What do we want to do with this 7-5?
Call.
Easy call, easy call. Raise is okay too. Oh, Jack. Not looking good.
Check again.
Checking again. Player blasts.
We're not raising, so that's pretty hard to see.
Okay. So let's do the hierarchy of defense exercise here. So here we get to call with all our straights and all our sets, right?
Yeah.
Then we get to call with all our 2 pairs, right?
Yeah.
Then we get to call with all our hearts. Then we get to call anytime we have a 9 in our hand. Then we get to call all of our jacks and our pocket 9s and our 8s. Do we really need to call with second pair and the bottom end straight draw here? Because one of the problems is the 9 is not always very good for us here.
Yeah, it's not good anymore. Yeah.
Yeah. And so I'm pretty surprised that this still calls. Like, I would not call here in game a lot. And I think of all of the stuff that I get to call before this. This is kind of ugly.
And now we just check fold.
Yeah. Check, check. Player has a jack. Yeah. Looking at this turn node, I got to be honest, in game, I don't know that I'm calling this, and it's definitely exploitable because it clearly called this hand.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would not be calling this one. So
I'm surprised he calls when we haven't even got clean outs. I mean, we make the straight and he makes the flush a good, like a decent percentage of the time. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, I'm giving myself a -2 because I folded like a complete nit on this turn, but I gotta be honest, man. Like, I'm out here. I am definitely gonna fold this turn. You can
I'm folding too.
you can get me pretty good if you want to go for it and get there. Big shout out to Poker Coaching for promoting the study group, supporting us all this time, and of course our classic host, Mr. Louis Philippe, who will be back for more hard work next week. Thanks for checking in, guys, and we'll see you on the Discord. Ciao
Thank
for
you
now.
very much.